NDC is losing so far, according to Global Info Analytics, the most trusted election research source so far.
Well, let me say good morning to our brother Musa Dakwa. One of the reasons why it is important to always do a research or survey into an election is also to inform your strategy. I say that an hour in politics is such a long time where a lot of things can change. And so whatever recommendations Musa Dakwa or whatever report that he got from the ground in his research is not cast in stone. We will study it, look at the areas where he thinks that we are not doing well and work with it so that we can win the election. And so until the last ballot is counted, Roland, you cannot conclude that the NDC will lose Akwatia. I know that we are doing a lot to win that seat. Just yesterday, I saw that the Chief of Staff of the Republic, the Chief of Staff went to Akwatia with almost every party stalwart. I saw our former national chairman, the Honorable Fusuan Pofo. I've seen the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, George Opariado. I've seen the youth wing, the Green Army. They have also moved to the area to campaign. I've seen members of parliament are mobilizing to go there, led by our own chief whip and many others. It tells you that even though, like Musa said, in terms of numbers, we may not necessarily need the Akwatia seat, but we want to bring Akwatia to the majority side so that they can also experience good governance and leadership. And so we are doing everything possible to have Lawyer Bediako win the seat. And so his research, yes, we have taken it in good faith. We will not condemn him. We have seen that over the period, he has done a great job in maintaining credibility with his polls. We cannot always agree with him, but sincerely, I must say Musa Dakwa has, over the period, earned for himself the accolade of being one of the most credible pollsters that we have. It is not always that his research will favor us, but we have taken it in good faith, and this should rather be a motivation for us to go and work hard. And so let me tell Musa that, yes, we respect his polls, but we will take his findings as a motivation to go and work harder so we turn the results in favor of the NDC. But you asked a question about the internal issues of our opponents, the NPP. Roland, and on a day like this, we remember fondly Dr. Edward Kofi Omane-Boama. He had a profound phrase that he will always say whenever we're confronted with challenges within. He will tell you that organize, don't agonize. We have seen, Roland, that our opponents are at each other's throat, throwing tribal bullets at each other and what have you. But the most interesting thing in all of these internal challenges or chaos that the NPP is experiencing is the fact that some of the things that they accused NDC of, some of the things that they accused us of, some of the things that they said that we were behind and that they were lies, they were propaganda, they are the things they themselves are saying now. For example, over the weekend on social media, recall when Malik Basintale raised issues with some practices. I don't want to repeat them. That some things that he said Dr. Bawumia was engaged in, even as a Muslim. They came hard at him. In fact, the NPP, the kind of things they did to Malik over that issue. You recall these issues around alcohol, pork, and other things. Those conversations, alcohol, like I said, I don't want to get into it. Those are things that the way they came hard at Malik Basintale. But today on social media, NPP folks are throwing, they are accusing Dr. Bawumia and they are accusing each other of some of these things. Look at Dr. Brian Achampong. I have met him in Parliament. When the Ayawa Sowers who gone by election violence, occurred, and the NDC accused him of being the mastermind behind the chaos. The NPP denied, but today NPP folks have printed a flyer calling it 10 sins of Dr. Brian Achampon. And one of the things, but it is the first thing they stated, that he masterminded the Ayawa Sowers who gone election, by election violence, that people were butchered, people were shot, and all of that. So all of a sudden, the things that they said we were lying, the NDC was lying, it was propaganda. They themselves are now throwing it at that they are saying it, they are revealing it. So time has really vindicated us in the NDC. Recall the issues about buying of hotels and how they went after Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. Look, within that period, because I have worked with Honorable Ablakwa, the way the NPP came at him, accused him, insulted him, look, denigrated him for calling out Dr. Brian Achampon in his attempt to buy the SNIT hotels. Today, NPP members, people close to Dr. Bawumia and people close to Kennedy Japan and co. are the people mentioning that when he had the opportunity as a cabinet minister, he wanted to buy state hotels. So all of a sudden, it is no more an NDC propaganda. So we are taking notes. We are taking notes because all the things that they described as lies and propaganda from us are being re-echoed by them, and they are saying it so loud that we have the receipts. We are keeping the receipts. Today, if it was the NDC that accused Kennedy Japan of being reckless or being, say, irresponsible in his commentary and what have you, they would have come after us. And those are the things that they did in the past. But today, it is the NPP, some executives, leading members, some even former appointees who are calling out Kennedy Japan and using some of these words to describe him as a tribal bigot, an irresponsible man, and what have you. So for me, the only lesson, key lesson, profound lesson I am learning in this NPP internal contest is that time is a true revealer of things. And this time, the internal contest is vindicating the NDC. Because, Roland, these are things we said in the past, and they said we were lying, they called us names. But today, they are the ones throwing these things at each other. We are taking notes. We are keeping the receipts. And at the right time, we will use them. Finally, again, when we said Dr. Bawumia was incompetent, he could not run the economy, and that he messed up Ghana's economy, and that given the opportunity, he will mess the economy more. We saw what they did, haircuts, subjected Ghanaians to buy forced haircuts, proper haircuts on our investment. Even retirees were not spared in the wickedness, in the execution of the economic agenda. They said, oh, you know, Dr. Bawumia was economic whiskey, and they touted him as, not part of the mess. So they tried pushing all the blame on His Excellency President Akufo-Addo, and they trying to delink Dr. Bawumia from the mess. And so anytime anything good was mentioned, Dr. Bawumia takes credit. And then when it comes to the mess and the challenges, the failure of the government, they say, oh, that one was Akufo-Addo. But today, NPP members, former appointees, members of parliament, former ministers are the ones telling us that Dr. Bawumia is so incompetent and he cannot manage the economy. After the primaries, let none of those people turn back and come to tell us that Dr. Bawumia is competent. Because we are taking notes.
Well, if he's the one chosen, you have no choice.
No, if he's the one chosen, don't come and polish him. Because in this contest, you are telling us that he was a mess of an economic manager. And so, if he emerges as the winner, don't try and come into, polish him now and make him look like he's somebody who can manage the economy. All I'm saying is that, Roland, whatever they are saying about Dr. Bawumia now, they should maintain same after he is elected. Whatever they are saying about Brian Achampon, they should maintain same after he is elected. Whatever they are saying about Kennedy Japan, and I believe Kennedy will win. When he wins the elections, the same comments that the NPP members are telling us that he is reckless, he is irresponsible, he is a tribal bigot, those are the things we'll see on the billboard for 2028. Let nobody attempt to clean up the mess of any of the candidates that we met from the internal primaries, because whatever they are saying about them now, Roland, that is what we are taking as the indubitable
the NDC is
truth.
taking note